they've kept the affairs a secret from you, but I know there are some things that you are too young to be made aware of yet. Number one hater is back. Can you do a money spread? Oh, thank you. The kitchen is that way. Yeah, I actually heard it the first 5 times you said it. Do I need to give you a reaction a 6th time? Ah! We're living in a matriarchy? Oh my god, I wish. Bitch. I wish it was that simple. Shit. We're not, but maybe when I'm done, we will be. How about that? I think you're in love with me. Buddy, I don't know you from a hole in the wall. Ignoring my comments because she knows I'm right. Actually, I'm ignoring your comments because I haven't seen any comment from you. Therefore, I'm not ignoring. I'm just not seeing. Probably because you're saying something so vulgar, I can tell by the cross in your name that it's being filtered up by the terms of service. And that's not my fault. I didn't cause that issue. Society literally caters to women. Oh, and that's why my comment section every day is full of rape threats and you're a Floyd. That's why I was photoshopped naked again yesterday, and they put it in my server for my little brother to see, and fans that I have that are minors. I know, that's why they're showing up to my house. That's why I had 2 nightmares last night, actually. Fun fact, I had 2 separate nightmares about, like, one of the fucking incel extremists in my comment section coming to my house to kill me. It was actually really fucking graphic. I went back to sleep, I woke up, it literally happened again. So, the matriarchy is totally why that's happening to me. Society catering to women is totally why that's happening to me. You're not that important, babe. Well, to you I am. I mean, you got my post notifications on, girl. You follow me. Poland closed their borders and now have the lowest assault rates in Europe. So that's actually correlation causation fallacy. Ice cream is sold more in the summer and violent crime is also higher in the summer. Therefore, people who eat ice cream are more inclined to commit violent crime. No, there's no direct correlation between those things. I would like to see the education status in Poland and, you know, the literacy rate in Poland and the curriculum for geopolitics and history in Poland. I would actually like to be made aware of that. I would like to see what that looks like. Because here in the United States, it is the case unanimously that states with worse off education, states that are red, have like more violent crime, more danger, more violence against women, and the states that are blue and have more access to education and more programs are less violent. So I don't know. Do your research or stop waffling. It's almost like I was in the middle of citing a study when you said that. I'm really interested. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's Victoria's Secret. We do have a matriarchy in the United States. Maybe if you say it enough, it'll come true. That's my hope too, honestly. A study paid for by lefties. Yeah, because information you don't like is a study funded by lefties. Because why would a conservative investigate their own department and find failure? Have you ever heard of that? The cop investigates their own PD? That's just a dumbass argument. Why would you tell on yourselves? Oh, so it doesn't matter who allocated the funding. You look trad wife. I know. I'm giving very 1850s housewife, sheen, floral pattern, apron, boot on my neck today. Literally can't argue with the facts. I know you can't. I don't know why you keep coming here. How is Whoville? I heard it the first time, dear. I heard it the first time, dear. Ooh, that's actually really sick and disturbing. Yep. Mental help for you, sir. Mental help for you. One could only hope. Kitchen is that way? I actually heard that the first 14 times you said it. Do you need me to react again for your ego? Ugh! There you go. You'd enjoy the patriarchy if you gave it a chance. I thought you just said we lived in a matriarchy. Yes, but you didn't respond the first time? I did, and you continued spamming it. My opinion on Kamala Harris. Obviously, I have grievances with the fact that she's neoliberal and not leftist because I'm anti-capitalist, anti-establishment, and anti-nationalist. So I'd prefer somebody left or leaning, but I think she was a better candidate in opposition to Donald Trump, and I think people who sat home and didn't vote were really irresponsible this last year if they had the means to vote and didn't. Content creators with millions of followers told their leftist audience not to vote third party, not to look for one political candidate to vote for, and not to canvass for them and how to organize. No, they just said stay home and don't vote. And I think that's stupid and poor organization. So long as y'all aren't going to vote third party and actually rally in numbers and mobilize, I'm going to be voting blue because leftists aren't properly organizing. So help me understand this. I can't be anti-capitalist because I took a sponsorship because I'm a human being that needs to survive under late-stage capitalism and put food on the table and eat. No, actually help me understand that. Anti-capitalist, but have a job to survive. Yeah. That's why we vote red. Yeah, you look like you vote red. You can't be anti-capitalist and vote for a capitalist party. You can be anti-capitalist and work. Just like you can be anti-two-party system and vote for one of the two parties that's most likely to win because you want to guarantee survival for minorities in the country. You're just giving me false dichotomies. La 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 la. No, you just can't admit you're a liberal. I mean, you can obsess on that idea, and that's totally fine. I think I would know what I'm in line with and what my ideological framework looks like more than you would. Also, your name is Rob. Are you really a white man arguing with me about, like, my ideological position as a woman in the United States? I think that's really interesting. Are you trying to out-leftist me, Robbie? Are you trying to out-woke me, Robbie, as a man? I'm really interested in that. You don't know more about oppression in the States toward women than I do. So let's not. I'm so tired of leftist men, so pretentious, and you wonder why we don't get anything done. I am more left-wing than you. Why? Because you stayed home and didn't vote? So that abortion policy got more dangerous in the States for women? Why? You stayed home and didn't vote for, like, the prosecutor of sexual violence, and you enabled the, like, actual predator to win? Yeah? Okay. Socialism has never worked. Yeah, that's absolute horseshit. You say that every single time you join my lives, and I'm debating not even answering this time because you don't listen to my answer, because you're bad faith and you're just looking for a reaction. Which, who's surprised? Is Rob actually his name? I have no idea. I don't know who that is from a hole in the wall. I won't pretend to, but what I do know is he's a disingenuous leftist who likes to talk shit to women and parades around like he knows more about these issues than women do. I'm such a leftist that I'm going to disenfranchise women in the United States because it clears my conscience. Sounds good. Damn, the Party of Free Speech has reported me for harassment and bullying twice. It's actually wild. No, it's not. I'm not surprised. Let me know if you are, though. Socialism manufactures hate. No, actually, capitalism does. Thank you, though. I love your enthusiasm. Can you define socialism without Googling it? And can you define capitalism without Googling it? Because I want to tell you with absolute certainty, like 100% certainty, you don't know what either of those things are, and everything you complain about in this lifetime is actually derivative of capitalism. I know the government likes to use like propaganda centers and machinery to encourage you to blame women and racial minorities for all of your issues, but if you actually opened your eyes and like met class consciousness, you would realize that all of your issues go back to capitalism. You can blame immigrants and women and minorities for the gas prices and the inflation and the war economy and the indiscriminate bombings of the Middle East and the drug smuggling and the human trafficking, how expensive your groceries are. But ultimately, that's a result of capitalism.